In Book 6 of Meditations, Marcus Aurelius gives himself a command to keep an important idea in mind. Meditate often on the interconnectedness and mutual interdependence of all things in the universe. He is speaking of the Stoic concept of Sympatheia, the idea that all things are mutually woven together and therefore have an affinity for each other. But why should we think about this? What will it do? And why it is helpful to us? In this short guide, we give answers to these questions. Stay with us until the end to understand this cosmic perspective that Stoics speak about and discover why you should build in your everyday life. Sympatheia is perhaps the most radical idea in all of Stoicism. It is the belief in mutual interdependence among everything in the universe, that we are all one. We will find this link between all beings throughout the works of Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca. In Meditations, a book written only to himself, Marcus refers to the common good more than 80 times, self-identifying not just as a citizen of Rome, but of the world. Marcus Aurelius understood that recognizing the limitations of his personal perspective would make him a better individual and leader. By adopting the view from above, as he called it, he could challenge his ground-level preconceptions and gain a more accurate, fair, and empathetic understanding of the world. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "All things are implicated with one another, and the bond is holy, and there is hardly anything unconnected with any other thing. For things have been coordinated, and they combine to form the same universe order. For there is one universe made up of all things, and one God who pervades all things, and one substance, and one law, one common reason in all intelligent animals, and one truth. If indeed there is also one perfection for all animals, which are of the same stock, and participate in the same reason." This practice is accessible to all of us. Sympatheia encourages us to step back, zoom out, and view life from a higher vantage point than our own. Doing so alters our value judgments, diminishes the allure of luxury and temptation, bridges the gaps between different people despite their race, gender, age, or beliefs, and transforms daily worries from sources of anxiety into trivialities. The everything is connected idea, often seen as abstract and esoteric, is actually concrete and understandable. We illustrate this in a different way with 3 stories, one about the heart, another about breath, and a third about the mind. First, the heart. Our hearts beat to move hemoglobin through our blood, which carries Heb, a molecule with a single iron atom at its core. This iron, essential for binding oxygen, is only created in the universe through supernovas and massive stars. The universe began with no iron, and through stars forming and exploding, iron was created and now courses through our veins. Stars form through processes like galactic collisions, which lead to new star formation and the creation of iron. These collisions are driven by the gravitational dance of galaxies within superclusters like Laniakea. In this way, every heartbeat is connected. Next, the breath. Taking a deep breath connects us to our bodies, but this was impossible 3 billion years ago when Earth's atmosphere had almost no oxygen. Cyanobacteria, through photosynthesis, slowly transformed carbon dioxide into oxygen over billions of years, eventually allowing complex life and the formation of the ozone layer. These bacteria, now called chloroplasts, continue to produce oxygen in plants, making our breaths interconnected with theirs. Lastly, the mind. The connection of our minds can be illustrated through the piano. This instrument, invented in 1700, has led to complex patterns and structures in the brain of a pianist. The invention and mastery of the piano required a depth of mechanical engineering and an understanding of stringed instruments, showcasing how interconnected our thoughts and skills are. We call this the palette of being, where each generation can paint with the experiences and knowledge available at their time, and through creativity, expand this palette for future generations. In conclusion, our hearts, breath, and minds are deeply interconnected, and understanding this truth challenges us to live in a way that reflects our connectedness. If you want to know what are the 11 strategies for true happiness, and if happiness is truly a matter of our choice, listen to our previous video. The link is on the screen. Thank you for joining us on this Stoic journey. Until next time, may these practices transform your mornings, your days, and ultimately, your life.